Stasis is back and better than ever. Lightfall dropped in the armor mod changes made Stasis subclass very underwhelming, which was a disappointment. However, with the launch of Season of the Deep, that all changed thanks to the brand new mod, Elemental Charge. This mod allows us to have an increasing chance of getting an armor charge for picking up elemental pickups, which is Stasis Shards on the Stasis subclass. Before we hop into the build, dropping a free like and subscription to the channel is simple and easy to do, plus it helps me out a ton. Now let's get into it. Starting off with our subclass, we're going to go with the Rally Barricade for the lowest cooldown and then Glacier Grenades to utilize the shatter damage. Our aspects will be Tectonic Harvest to get more Stasis Shards and melee energy from picking up these shards. Crowdclasm is the other aspect to give us longer and more powerful slide that shatters frozen targets and Stasis Crystals. For our fragments, Whisper of Chains to take reduced damage when nearby Stasis Crystals, Whisper of Rime for an overshield when we pick up Stasis Shards, Whisper of Fissures to increase the size and burst of stasis when you destroy Stasis Crystals or frozen targets, and then finally Whisper of Shards to boost our grenade recharge rate when we shatter Stasis Crystals. In our subclass, we are building into the destruction of our Stasis Crystals and walls that we spawn when we are using our exotic Hoarfrost Z, which turns our barricade into a wall of Stasis Crystals. When we destroy all of these Stasis Crystals, we're going to be getting Stasis Shards left, right, and center, allowing us to constantly get armor charges thanks to Elemental Charge. Some stat recommendations that can improve this build would be to focus into Resilience for our barricade cooldown and damage resistance, and Discipline for faster grenade cooldown, and then Recovery for faster health regeneration. There aren't any artifact perks that benefit the Stasis subclass specifically, so just grab mods that allow you to have cheaper armor mods for relevant ones. Now, when we look towards some weapons to bring along, we have some exotics and legendaries that can really help out with the build. If you want a solid Stasis exotic to bring, Aegir's Scepter, the new Stasis Bow, Virgilus Curve, to spawn even more Stasis Crystals, or if you want to go a different route, the new Centrifuge exotic auto rifle is a very fun one to bring along to get some blinding explosions. Plus, we have artifact mods for Arc that can make it cheaper for things like Surges or Siphon mods. Some solid legendaries that you could bring along would be things like the Rapid Fire Fusion, Riptide with Chill Clip, the brand new Stasis Waveframe from the new Dungeon Ghosts of the Deep, new Pacific Epitaph with something like Demolitionist and Collective Action, or even Forbearance from the Vow of the Disciple with Ambitious and Chain Reaction. Some solid heavies would be a rocket like Hothead if you're running Arc Weapon Surges, or even an LMG like Chain of Command since it's Stasis, or a heavy GL like Wendigo. Finally, we have our armor mods to increase the build's power. Siphon mods and a Dynamo on the helmet for orb generation and decrease super cooldown from using our barricade near enemies. Then on the gauntlets, we've got Shield Break Charge, Heavy-Handed, and Momentum Transfer, since Stasis Grenades don't usually count towards armor mods due to the shatter being the damage. Our chest piece is going to have Charged Up, and then 1 or 2 resistant mods to get a 4th armor charge, as well as resisting some more damage types. The legs are going to have 2 Surges, and then an Elemental Charge, so we can get our armor charges from the Stasis Shards, and then deal more damage from whatever source we choose. Finally, the class item is going to have a Bomber, Reaper, and a powerful attraction so we can pick up orbs in a radius around us when we use our barricade, then get grenade energy back and spawn an orb after we get a kill when we use our barricade. Man, am I happy that Stasis is back and usable again, because man was it bad without Elemental Charge. I can finally bring out the Behemoth Titan again and not worry about the subclass being useless and unable to get armor charges. If you try this build out for yourself, let me know down below. And if you want to check out some more of my content, then be sure to head on over to TikTok and Twitch, which will be linked in the description below. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.